going on, everybody? At 0626 here. As you can see, we are back with Verdun today, and I'm going to be giving you guys a short little commentary about some of my favorite factions to play as when I play Verdun. Now, if you guys don't know, Verdun has an array of different factions from both the Entente powers as well as the Triple Alliance. And some of these include the one you're watching today, which is the Poilu, which is a division of the French army, or I think it was the entirety of the French army. I'm not really entirely sure, but they're pretty fun to play just for the fact that this weapon alone, the RSC, a weapon that you probably have been very well acquainted with if you played Battlefield 1. It's just an absolute really good weapon. Good fire rate, 5 bullets per magazine, so you really kind of have to pick your shots. But I do enjoy the weapon. There's a couple of times where I had trouble reloading it. The reload's probably one of my other big issues with it because it's just so, for lack of better terms, it's kind of ridiculous because you can't really reload a clip if it's not finished. So if I still have a bullet left in my clip, I can't reload it until I fire that bullet, and that's a pain in the balls. But other than that, the Poilu is a pretty fun little division to play if I ever feel like using the RSC. I haven't really been NCO for the Poilu, which is basically the sergeant of the squad, and you give all the squad orders and you drop bombs on motherfuckers' heads or give out squad orders and so on. So I haven't really had too much to do with that yet, so my opinion on that might change. But I have a good feeling, and I have a very strong feeling that I could, I think it's pretty. They have some pretty good abilities. Another division I like, especially on the Alliance, or not the Alliance, the Entente side, is the Tommies. Tommies are really good. They have great artillery. They have great squad orders. Of course, the SMLE is easily one of the best weapons in the game. Don't at me. 10 bullets compared to 5 on most weapons is a game changer, if you ask me, and you can reload your gun a lot less frequently. Highlanders are okay. I haven't really had too much to do with them. Of course, they usually have all the same weapons, so they're not bad. Anzacs, which I believe are, I assume they're the Australian and New Zealand groups, because I noticed some of the hats. They're kind of like they kind of have like that tilted little thing on their hats that I recognize from Battlefield 1 in that story mode when you're doing the Gallipoli shit. But Anzacs are okay. Again, not too much different from the Tommies. The Marines and the Doughboys are pretty good too. I prefer to play as the Marines compared to the Doughboys, but that's just me. I think the Marines are pretty good. And I really love the Springfield rifle on the Marines. It's really fun to use. It's really simple to use. I think it has some of the better iron sights in the game. That's just me. And of course there's the, I think it's the Enfield rifle or something like that. I'm not a huge fan of the Enfield. I don't like the iron sights on it. They're just not good. If the Enfield had better iron sights, I can tell you right now the Marines would be a lot higher up on my list of favorite ones to play, or favorite factions to play, but they are pretty good nonetheless. And I played a couple other ones. I played as the Tyrolers, and I played as the Belgians, and they really more or less have some of the same weapons. A lot of these factions have a lot of crossover weapons, but the Tyrolers and the Belgians are okay to play as too, in my opinion. And of course, when we move on to the German side, the Triple Alliance, there's the Lancers, there's the Schützen, there's the Pioneer, something like that. I don't know the exact thing for it. I don't know the exact terminology or the saying for it, but they're pretty solid too. I mean, they all more or less have some of the same weapons. I usually just stick with the Carabiner. I forgot which one it was. It was like 1899 or 1898 or something like that. I see my buddy Trace, who I mentioned before in the last Verdun gameplay I had. He uses that one a lot. There's a couple other decent guns there too. I just don't really like to use. I don't spend a lot of time as much on the German side because it's whatever I end up getting when I go into a lobby. I don't really switch too often. But when I do play as the Germans, I usually just stick with Lancer or Schützen. There's another gun I use specifically on the Schützen side that that's pretty solid, but I don't really use it too often. I forgot the name of it, but other than that, that's kind of my take on some of the factions. I mean, I like experiencing different types of weaponry, and I like experiencing the different types of NCO orders that you can get. Some, of course, are better than others. I mean, it's pretty... You can't really compare using a smoke cover to an artillery strike, which can land you 5 or 6 kills off a trench when you're trying to capture it. So it's kind of... I really pick factions that are more offensive as opposed to recon or defensive type squads. That's just my play style. I'm not sure how you guys play, but I would love to know what are some of your favorite factions in the game. I think I kind of listed off a couple of them, or most of them, but those are just some of the ones I've had experience with that I enjoy playing. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video today. Let me know what you think down in the description or the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Follow me on all the social media stuff you see down in the description as well, and that's how you can keep track of future videos as well as what I'm doing on social media. With that being said, have a great day, peace out, and I'll see you all on the next upload.